The New Jersey governor should be arrested because, ooh, not only did he challenge Donald Trump, this man challenged Tom Homan. You just don't do that.
The governor of New Jersey practically daring the agency to come to his own home. Democratic Governor Phil Murphy declared on Saturday that he and the First Lady are allowing someone pursuing legal status to stay at their home. The governor a little vague on this.
Someone pursuing legal status, an illegal immigrant.
But the bold admission came at an event during a broader discussion about the policies of the new Trump administration. Here is the governor. Listen.
Tammy and I were talking about, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
Pretty interesting. Right? The state's attorney.
Is that right? Now, we watched this clip previously in a prior reaction. However, we have to give context. This guy, the New Jersey governor, Phil Murphy, this guy quite literally either is trying to get this immigrant out of his illegal alien out of his home by dry snitching, or he's daring to be arrested. Because Tom Homan already said, look, dog, if you harboring an illegal alien, helping them to any capacity, we are coming after you. And I'm tired of these undocumented. Why y'all trying to make it sound so sophisticated? Now, what this also could mean, people are saying, is that, hey, it could mean that somebody who has a student visa and going through the process and everything like that, who could just be afraid to be out and about. I'm just saying, if you got to hide, there's a problem there. So, yeah, he's a public official, Adam B. Coleman added, who is daring the federal government. This should be disqualifying as a governor. In my opinion, I agree. What do y'all think? I think so too, man. I mean, let me see them thumbs up emojis if y'all think so right now. Let's go. You know what I mean? Bro, you gotta go, okay? Right here, let me read a headline. This is Tom Homan addressing that governor who think he had the gall to go toe-to-toe with him. Hold on.
Let me read a headline to you. Chicago leaders encourage residents to exercise their rights in resisting Trump's deportation policies. The governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, basically admitted that he knew somebody that didn't have full documentation, that he was hiding over his garage.
But there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
Your comment on all of that?
Well, I think the governor's pretty foolish saying what he said, because I got note of it, won't let it go, we'll look into it. And if he's knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien, that's a violation of Title 8 United States Code 1324. I would seek prosecution, or the secretary would seek prosecution. So maybe he's bluffing. If he's not, we'll deal with that. And as far as suing sanctuary cities, well, get in line, because the Trump administration is going to do that already. That's right. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. There's one example, right? If the young sanctuary cities in New York City, if they would have gave us over the killer of Laken Riley when he got arrested in New York City for endangering a child, he would have been in jail, and he would have never killed Laken Riley. Sanctuary cities are responsible for deaths of thousands of young children throughout my career, and we're going to sue them, we're going to hold them. And look, if he's got to go to the Supreme Court, that's what President Trump wanted to do. He will end sanctuary cities.
You know, there was a 2011 Government Accountability Office study found
they are not playing. And like Tom Homan said, he don't know if he's bluffing or not, but he's definitely going to go make sure he's going to follow up with that said threat. Because to me, it was a threat. He said right at the end, something along the lines of good luck with trying to get in. Phil Murphy, that is. Something along the lines of that. But yeah, you have serious things going on in America. We have people dying at the hands of these criminals. And again, this could not be a criminal, so to speak, but the fact that you're here illegally already makes you a criminal. So that, so to speak, kind of, I canceled it out, right? Yeah. And the sentiment in the comment section is go get Phil Murphy. Yes, call. And if he's bluffing, should there be some consequences for that? Openly bragging about breaking federal law seems like a really poor choice for a sitting governor. Murphy may soon learn that taunting federal authorities isn't the smartest political strategy. He's going to learn a swift lesson in FAFO. We all know what that means, okay? Los Angeles needs ICE Mayor Kareem. I just started reading that out of nowhere. But yeah, Mayor Los Angeles needs ICE Mayor Karen Bass ordered LAPD to stand down. I'm gonna say this for a later video, but yeah, I just want to try to see the comments through. I'm gonna try to see the sentiments through the comment section. Now, going to this one right here. Y'all see the Grammys? I didn't either. I didn't watch it, but Joy posted, holy moly, Joy Villa just stunned everyone at the Grammys talking about President Trump's deportations. Selena Gomez should cover her ears. Ooh, what she done say?
I think the ones that should be deported are being deported. To be honest, I'm a Latina. My family came from this country to this country legally. And I love to see rapists, human traffickers deported. I don't want to see them here. I want us to be free for all colors, for all people. Like, that's what makes America great again. So we can create, so we can live. Like, as an artist, as a musician, I want to be able to walk at night and not think that I'm going to get killed by an illegal alien. And so those are the people getting deported, and those are the people that should get deported. I think the ones
and the people that sit there and act like, oh, well, y'all keep making it seem like these illegal aliens is going to do this and do that. You say just one name, Lincoln Riley. Oh, well, it's like if you have somebody who opposes that, you are what we consider, I can't say threat. But if we was to use y'all language, y'all would be the threats to society right there. I mean, that's literally threats to society. Y'all allowing threats to democracy. Y'all allowing threats in our society. Okay, I had to clean it up. My fault, y'all. My fault. Joy Villa actually responded to George's caption, his whole post and everything by saying, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Yeah, I speak emoji. George, you're a hero. And as a reply to that, but she was definitely on point, as Gunther pointed out. Gentry posted, dang, girl. And guess what? Republicans? We have finally found a Joy who is actually joyful. I knew we would if we kept trying. Great job, Joy Villa. Amen to that. But I want y'all to hear this woman's perspective right here. She's going to be talking about the people who oppose you and I because we voted for Donald Trump instead of Kamala. And they're saying that somehow we're the ones that are against the children.
If you voted for Donald Trump, then that means that you voted for people to be deported, and you voted for children to be taken away from their families, and you're racist, and you're a monster, and you have no empathy, and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. The alternative was voting for a woman who was in charge of the border for the last 4 years, and over 300,000 children have gone missing under her watch, many of whom have now been sex trafficked or labor trafficked or are still missing. Tell me again how I didn't vote for the best interests of children? The alternative was voting for an administration who for the last 4 years let millions of illegal unvetted people to come into the country where my children live and play Russian roulette with American safety. The alternative was voting for a woman who could not do one interview and give a clear and direct explanation of what she had planned for the border. What you're seeing is that she failed at her job for the last 4 years of keeping that border secure. And before you're like, oh, well, it's not everybody. There are people that come to have a better life, and there are good people. Nobody's saying that there's not. And nobody's saying that they can't be here. Do it the right way. If there's 100 people that come, one is bad, the rest are good. Guess what? I don't want that risk. My kids live here. There is a reason that these laws are in place, is to protect American citizens. I don't know why you guys cannot see that. I don't know what's not clicking. And then you hear, well, Americans commit more crimes in America than other people. And what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I don't want a criminal in office. I would never vote for a criminal. So the alternative was letting in millions of criminals. That's the better alternative. You guys are like, sometimes I wonder, like,
I wonder
the difference between someone who voted for Donald Trump and someone who voted for Kamala Harris.
Can't wonder, like trying to put that piece, trying to solve that mystery. Oh my gosh. It's like a Rubik's Cube for most of us. I can't solve it. Well, I haven't really attempted to in my adult life, but when I was a kid,
The difference between someone who voted for Donald Trump and someone who voted for Kamala Harris, if you ask someone why they voted for Donald Trump, they can give you reasons, logic, statistics, facts. You ask someone why they voted for Kamala Harris, they're going to give you reasons why you shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. See the difference? If you watch Donald Trump's campaign, it's about policies that he planned to implement for America. If you watch Kamala's campaign, it's about why you shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. Do you see the difference? The right was focused on the right. The left is also focused on the right. There's a problem there. Whenever the left talks about politics, they're always talking about why Orange Man bad, and they are never talking about why Kamala is the better choice. Because you can't. Because if you focus on policies and numbers and facts, you focus on the effects that it had on Americans, and you love America, then you'd be forced to acknowledge maybe it isn't the better choice. And that is why more people than ever have left the Democratic Party. So the next time you say that somebody who voted for Donald Trump, who voted in favor of deportations, is a racist, I want you to tell me what the alternative was, the effects of the alternative, and why that alternative was the better choice. Thank you.
You won't be able to get that. You won't be able to get that far. You will not be able to get that far. Oh my gosh. Trying to have a conversation with somebody who already has a predetermined conclusion. No, you can't level with them for nothing. They will defend their position even when they know it's foolish. I don't understand that concept whatsoever, or the lack of accountability thereof, man. It's really, really weird to be always constantly in a defensive, or always being put in such a defense mode anytime somebody knows that you're a Trump supporter or you voted for Donald Trump. It's annoying, honestly, because every single day they see you, they're going to find some sort of way to incorporate it. Man, it's annoying. And then try to make it seem like they're just having common conversation with you. And then you ask them to follow up on what they're saying, to make good on what they're saying, to prove what they're saying. And they, oh, you're just trying to do this and do that. And then try to claim that you're doing what they're doing. Oh, you're just emotional. Just because I asked you if you can show me an article or what happened, like, or show me the video of him saying that. Okay. Mr. Common said, you're right about everything, but this is where you lose me. Do it the right way. This is, in fact, a fallacy. This is so ignorant, I can't even begin to explain. Bro, no one comes to America illegally wants to do it for fun or because they love the danger of coming through the border. It's nearly impossible for most people to get approved for a visa. And in many cases, the amount of money and paperwork you have to do just to get in an interview is insane. And guess what? You can still be told no. The people would love to come here, the best country in the world legally. But the reality is Americans don't want illegal or legal migration. They just talk sensibly to not sound like a-holes. Yeah. Nah, that definitely ain't the case. All for Elon Musk being able to come here and change the world. You know what I mean? I'm all for First Lady being able to be an immigrant. I'm all for Vivek to be able to be born into this country via immigrant parents and things of that. Like, we're not against that whatsoever. And I won't denounce that there is maybe a lengthy process to get approved, but that doesn't change my stance whatsoever. It's, hey, like she said, if you saying only 1 out of 100 can get in, if you say out of 100 criminals that come in, 100 immigrants that come in, only 1 will be a criminal or I don't want to take that risk. So Elon Musk just shared the Biden administration shifted billions of dollars from helping Americans in need to facilitating illegal immigrants. This is how bad it got. NGO got paid $600 million every 2 months to facilitate illegal immigration. Y'all, this administration did not care about it. So this was the alternative that she was talking about right here.
I'd like to ask Mr. Carroll and anybody else who would like to answer this. Can you name some of these NGOs that have specifically taken these hundreds of millions of dollars and not used it to protect these children?
Catholic Charities, Youth and Family Services, Jewish Family Services. I spoke to a gentleman that works in DHS. He actually sends the electronic fund transfers, and I asked him, sir, tell me, who do you send, who are you responsible for, and how much is the largest check you cut? He said, I'm over Jewish Family Services, and I cut a check for $600 million. And I said, is that for like 3 years? And he told me, JJ, get in the game. That's 2 or 3 months, and it's renewable.
I'd like to ask Mr. Carroll and anybody else who would like
Ooh, when I tell y'all, the previous administration betrayed us, man. They betrayed us.